Here I am again, trying to get a little bit further each time. Like the tide lapping away at a beach before it recedes. I don't know what that means in this analogy, but oh well. I'm back! Die, please. Oh my god! Jesus, that was sudden. Okay. Welcome back to Dark Souls. The story of Frank Souls. A hard-boiled cop who's got a grudge against the people who murdered his wife. Actually, I'm playing a female, so it's actually Francesca. Francesca Souls, a cop who she's also trying to avenge her wife because it's 2018, yo. And she what happened was I feel bad because I haven't explained the actual storyline of this game yet. So if you're watching, here's your little guide to the lore of Dark Souls. Francesca was a cop, and her wife, who was also a cop, was murdered. And ever since then, Francesca's been haunted by these horrible nightmares and these visions, and she's a very troubled lady now. She's trying to raise their 5-year-old daughter, who they adopted. But first of all, she's got to face her own demons, and this is basically a game that takes place inside her own head as she is battling the darkness within her own soul. So there's layers to the name of it. And basically, the reason that it's all medieval and stuff is because her wife was murdered at a Ren fair. It was a Renaissance fair. They were both undercover at it. Francesca was wearing a suit of armor like this, and the bad guy, whose name escapes me right now, basically killed her wife in front of her, and Francesca never actually managed to kill that guy. He got away before she could, and ever since then she's been haunted by these memories of it, and she's been reliving them in this sort of exaggerated fantasy world, and we're seeing the entire game takes place inside that fantasy. It's not actually, we don't actually see much of the real world stuff. We're just kind of seeing this twisted mindscape. So it's an interesting game, and what a lot of, I just wasted an Estus flask because I was too busy. I was distracted telling this very detailed story. What people say about Dark Souls storyline is it doesn't spell everything out for you. You kind of have to work it out for yourself. So a lot of this is not at all apparent. If you're just playing through it on a surface level, you kind of have to dig into sort of item descriptions and stuff to find it. But it's all there. At least that's my interpretation of it. I may be getting it slightly wrong, but I think I've got the basic storyline down. And people are definitely right to say that it's a very narratively interesting game. I'm definitely invested in it, and I'm interested to see if we actually get to see the real world at the end of this. Do we see Francesca overcoming her demons and reconnecting with her daughter? That's what I'm really hoping for, to be honest. It'd be nice to get a bit of light at the end of this dark game. We'll see, though. It's a long way to go before that, and it's not as I said, it's not that relevant to most of the game. Like, you could go through the whole thing without knowing it, all of that backstory. Anyway, basically I'm here again and I'm playing Dark Souls. I'm fighting a bunch of things and I'm trying to get further than I did last time. I got past the Metal Triceratops last time and, oh for God's sake, come down here, you... I hate this bit. I really hate this bit. This thing does not want to come down and, like, and get away from those shooty things. It wants me to fight it near those shooty things so that the shooty things can get me. Right now I'm out of Estus flasks, so I don't really stand much of a chance for the rest of this. But I will try and get at least past the Triceratops. That's my initial aim, but I really should try and get further, because I did get further last time. I even like defeated a sort of tougher knight type guy with a big shield, and I've dabbled a little bit in the game since then, and I actually found them a lot harder this time, so I don't know how I did it the first time. It was kind of dumb luck, I think, that I managed to just defeat that thing, like, on the first try in the last video. Oh, I didn't mean to come down here. Oh, hello. There's the Triceratops, or wild boar, or warthog, or whatever it is. Following me around up here. I'm just going to drop down into this passageway. Oh, for God's sake! Sometimes Francesca takes a long time to recover from falling. That's quite an annoying little thing. But, you know, she's got a lot to deal with. I can't really blame her. Hello. Oh God. A lot of the things in this game are also, like, based on her fears, like, unrelated to the murder. Like, there's just random stuff from her childhood brought in as well. So these guys are, like, based on a time that she saw her granddad, like, naked walking across the hall, like, to the bathroom, and that image has stayed with her, so she's also battling her revulsion at that. She's not battling the actual thing, because she knows that, you know, granddads need to go to the bathroom too, and it's not actually his fault, and she shouldn't feel this... She shouldn't feel any revulsion towards him, but she's battling her own sort of exaggerated sense of disgust at that, and trying to sort of give herself a bit of a more healthy relationship to, like, body issues and stuff, like realizing that bodies aren't perfect, and that's part of the beautiful thing about them. Oh, I'm dead. I think I'm just gonna abandon this story, because you've heard it all. I want the beginning of this episode to be a nice little sort of brief encapsulation of the storyline of Dark Souls, just in case you don't know it. But yeah, I think we've covered it all now, and I can get back to just narrating what I'm doing and talking about my tooth hurting and the tortoise and the hare and stuff, as is tradition. Okay, hello. At one point I managed to get through this whole bit, right past the rats, without taking any damage. And I was going to say I'm going to try and do that again, but then I took damage before I finished it. So I pretend I wasn't going to say that. So I'm going to try and not do that this time, because it didn't work out, clearly. I'm still on this section, so I'm going to try and take a bit of damage, and there I did, so it's already a good start. It's a good start. Fall off, thank you. Now, rats. Hey rats, come out here. Oh god. Hi. Try and hit me. Fall off. Fall off. Thank you. Just kind of want to push those rats into the pit, because it's... They are poisonous, which probably means they're like diseased or something. They certainly look diseased, so... I kind of want to get them as far away from me as possible. If there was a fire, it would probably be better to push them into that or something. But I don't think there's one convenient. Okay, I'm doing pretty well this time. I haven't taken that much damage. Still got 5 Estises. And just taking my time, just luring these things out. Don't want to have to fight that. I still never have actually tried to fight that Triceratops up there, but I suspect it would not go well. Hi. Dodging is so slow sometimes in this game. Like dodging traditionally in games, it's like an instant thing where you're like, okay, I need to get away right now, and then you do it. But in this, it seems to take like a second or two for him to wind up to it. Like, it's not as useful as I would want it to be in an ideal world. I keep saying he, and it's not he, it's Francesca. It's just kind of hard to tell under all that armor. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Right. Could have gone better, could have gone worse. In fact, I think I named my character Mayek, which kind of just breaks that whole story I was weaving about the hard-boiled cop and everything, but you know, no one said Let's Plays have to be narratively consistent. It's a very fluid art form, this. I can say whatever I want. You can't stop me. Unless it violates YouTube's terms of service. Which I'll try to avoid doing. Even though they've burned me in the past. They've just randomly said I'm breaking their terms of service when I'm clearly not, and when they allow some pretty ridiculously over the line things on their platform. They thought that my test stream that I was doing at one point was too much. But yeah, I'm not bitter about that at all. Don't even remember that happening. I don't remember that they suspended my account from live streaming for like 3 months because of that. Oh, look at that. Don't think that's actually a secret. I think it's just the camera clipping through a wall. Right, go down here, and also I'm gonna have to deal with that guy in a minute. But first, these guys. Hopefully, he'll get held up by the Triceratops. So maybe he won't make it. Oh yeah, he did. Hello. Right. Oh yeah. Okay, feeling good about this run. It's going all right. 3 Estus flasks left. That's more than usual for this point, I think. Trouble is, there's things up there that can kill me pretty quickly, probably before I even get the chance to use an Estus Flask. I should probably use one before I get to the tough guys up there. Or maybe even now. Yeah, now. Yeah, none of it went to waste, so it's fine. Okay. Here we go. Up to this bit here. There's a tough guy over here. I think there's an item beyond him. I don't think there's anything else there, so I'm just gonna leave him for now. Or maybe I should fight him, because I think he might get disturbed by fighting noises later if I don't fight him now, and he might come running in and join the fight, which would be bad news. Let's just hope that doesn't happen. I can't be bothered fighting him. There's another one up here that I need to fight. Oh look, here's a place that I died recently. Hello. Come on. It's kind of hard to bait them into lunging when you don't... when you actually want them to. Sometimes they just like dance around for ages and ages and ages. Damn it! Oh god, damn it. See, this is one of those things, like, I don't know how to get out of a situation like that. Like, in most games you'd be able to dodge pretty quickly and just get away from the situation and have a moment to clear your head. In this game, the dodge takes so long to wind up that you just kind of get hit a bunch more before you can even do it. And sometimes you can't even seem to do it at all because, you know, you're stuck in a animation of being hit like that. Oh well. Didn't even get to the tough guy. I just got killed by a normal minion. That seems to happen a lot in this game. Like, the normal minions are sometimes pretty nasty. Kind of have to pay attention even when you're fighting them, which is another thing that I'd heard about this game. One of the reasons I put off playing it for so long. I don't know where those ghosts that just appear when, like, out of nowhere. I don't know if they're other players or if they're me from a previous existence. I'm guessing they're other players, but it's weird because, like, I thought they only appeared when you touched the bloodstain and you would only see their last few moments. But now it seems like, I don't know if that's new for the remaster or if it's just something that I never saw before for some reason. Interesting though. Makes the world seem quite sort of even more mysterious, I suppose. Get off. Ugh. Unnecessary damage taken again. Hey rats. For God's sake. I really... oh, for God's... okay, I'm nearly poisoned here. Just die, please. Thank you. I think one didn't even come out. Come on. Hey. There he is. I hate this corner. Things just get stuck on it. Makes it really annoying to fight them. Oh my. It's a long old road to get back to where I was. Like, I'm back at the point where the stakes seem kind of high, like in the later battles, where I'm like, I don't want to have to do all that again. So the few sort of minutes where I was kind of happy with where I was in this game, when I just found that shortcut back to the bonfire, they seem far in the past now. So I've got all this stuff to get through to just even get to the place where I died before. And there's probably a lot more after that as well, because it feels like this isn't actually that far, and there's a lot of mistakes that I'm making, so it feels like it's probably way harder than this to actually get to the next bonfire. Like, there's probably a boss or something that you have to fight after all this. Which I don't even want to think about, because it's going to be a million years before I can actually do that. Oh, crap. Crap. Just roll away, you idiot. Okay. No. I hate the sword hitting the wall thing. Like, that genuinely frustrates me sometimes. Like, that and enemies getting stuck on random corners and stuff feels like that's the sort of difficult that is just frustrating, and I kind of wish wasn't in this game. I like the sort of unforgiving nature of the combat. It's refreshing in a way. Like, I'm glad this game exists, and it has this very sort of punishing sort of difficulty. But there are a few things about it where I'm like, that's just a little bit questionable, because it's not adding anything in terms of fun, and it's just frustrating and glitchy seeming. Like, I don't know, maybe the wall thing, the sword clanging off the wall thing, I think is a deliberate choice, but the occasional enemies getting caught on things is kind of annoying. But the only reason it's annoying is because I'm seeing it over and over again as I have to go through this bit over and over again. In a normal game where you just kind of see everything once or twice, like, it wouldn't really be an issue because I wouldn't think anything of it. But yeah, I can definitely see the appeal of this game more than I could before. Like, I'm sort of resigned now to trying to finish it. And I say trying because it's perfectly possible I'll get to the point where I literally just am incapable of defeating a certain boss or something. But I would really like to try and finish this game. Even if it takes me months, which it could easily do. Yeah, because it's fun. It's a sort of novelty, and there's something about the style of it that I like. The sort of really grim kind of worlds, the sort of dark, dingy castles and stuff. And the sense of setting out on an adventure with these things that might easily kill you. Oh no! 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 Don't return me to the title menu! Oh! Oh! That's another thing I would probably change about this game. Because, okay, right. At least I'm back here. Jesus. Although, like, my god, yeah, that could have been bad. If I was somewhere, like, if I was fighting a boss and had it nearly down to no health and that happened, I would not be a happy boy. Like, yeah, I'm not sure I approve of it disconnecting me from the game just because I lost my network connection briefly. Like, seems unnecessary, but what do I know? Anyway, What was I saying about how I like this game? Yeah, I still like this game. Weirdly, the thing it slightly brings to my mind, and this is a very odd comparison, but the old game show Nightmare. Like, there's something about the sort of grimness of the world and the sort of look of the sort of castle walls and stuff, and the sort of setting out on an adventure that there's very little chance of you actually succeeding at. It kind of makes me think of Nightmare, the old CI TV show, which I loved. I don't know why. I mean, it's obviously a lot more gory and grown up and probably a bit more hopeless, less whimsical than that show was, but there's something about it that feels like a slight shared sort of sensibility. That show was weirdly unforgiving and difficult for a kids game show. Like, it was very rare for anyone to actually win at it, which is one of the things I liked about it, because it became such a sort of prestige thing to win at it, and a mystery of like what is actually at the end of it. And you would get this sort of building sense of excitement as people got further and further in it. And all that kind of reminds me a little bit of this game. Or rather, this game reminds me of that. Like, just a really random thought, but I think that is weirdly part of the reason that I'm enjoying this so much. And I'm willing to keep going when it's kicking my arse, the way that it constantly is. I don't know what it is that other people like about it, because I'm pretty sure that particular comparison is unique to me. I'm dead. Am I even going to get back to the furthest place I was in the last video? That's the question. Like, if I can get there and a little bit further, I'll be happy, but if I can't get there, then it literally feels like, well, it doesn't just feel like it, it's actually the case that I might as well not have even played this session. I mean, I guess I'm getting practice, but mostly just practice at sucking at the moment. Not in a dirty way. Okay, come on. Don't get stuck on that corner, you bast. There we go. Meant to do that. Whew. I can't believe I'm still at this bonfire. Okay, I can believe it. It just feels slightly humiliating. Because I know this game is pretty big, and I'm still at, I mean, not the first bonfire, but one of the first. I think it's the second bonfire, actually. Like, there's one in the Firelink Shrine, and then I think it's that one. Admittedly, I found that shortcut to it, but still, it would be nice to find another one, just so I feel like I'm a little bit further into the game, and can start actually complaining about it being hard. At the moment, I'm still at a point where I don't want to make too big a deal of how hard it is, because it's like, maybe it's not actually that hard yet, and the hard stuff is later, and if I say this bit's hard, then people will make fun of me. And why would they ever do that otherwise? No reason for that. I'm a good game player. I think another thing that reminds me of Nightmare, and this is like maybe not a compliment to either the game or to Nightmare, but it feels slightly sort of homemade in a weird way. Like the interface like looks kind of chunky and weird and not that slick, and I kind of, that put me off at first, but now I sort of like it in a weird way. I'm getting used to it, and it's sort of almost endearing to me now. Like the fact that the item, like the item selection thing is just constantly there in the bottom right, and the bottom left rather, and the souls meter is in the bottom right, and the health and stamina are always in the top left. Like it's weirdly chunky and satisfying in a sort of homemade way. I don't know. I can't articulate what I like about it, but there's something about it that I just kind of find weirdly charming, despite how dark the game is. Ah, right. Damn it. Thought I'd killed him. You know what? I think there's a thing that you can... Am I just imagining this? I feel like there's an item you can choose in the character creation that lets you, like, regain life when you kill enemies or something. Maybe I'm just totally imagining that. Or is that the thing that I actually chose? I don't think it is, because I don't remember that ever happening. Maybe I'm just imagining. Maybe thinking of another game. Pretty sure I don't regain life anyway. I hate that move where they like stab, 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 stab. I wonder if I can get down... Right, okay, I'm going to try something different this time. Because I hate this lot up here so much, and I really hate them, they're really the worst. I'm just going to fall down here and then run down... Oh, for God's sake, run. Run, 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 run. And I'm just not going to bother with them. Maybe later I will, but just right now I'm just going to ignore them, and some of them might come down here. Oh yeah, hi! Hi, 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 hi. Wonder if any more of them are going to find their way down. I don't know. Sometimes the enemies in this game are... Oh, well, yeah, there's one. Sometimes the enemies in this game are scarily good at pathfinding. It's one of the few games where enemies can climb ladders and stuff, which is quite disconcerting when you're used to just enemies that stay in one place and don't follow you across the whole map. Get out of that tunnel. Right, okay. The archers aren't going to come down, are they? I hope not. I mean the people who were shooting me, I don't mean from the popular BBC radio series. I also hope they don't find me. I don't even know if there are characters called the Archers. I'm guessing there are characters called the Archers on that. But, yeah. I'm not an expert by any means. Right. Okay. Feeling good. Feeling good. For now. It's not going to last long. Those guys are still bloody there. Never mind them. Can't get me up here. Just gonna try and fight this guy in the confined space. I'm just gonna try and find a method for doing it safely, because he's driving me absolutely nuts. Trying to lure him out every time. It's taking ages and it's not even working. Right, okay. Took much more damage from him than I should have, but he's dead, and that's the important thing. Okay, here there's an enemy on either side, and there's a message that says be wary of lying in ambush. So if I, like, there's one there and there's another one on the right, and they both are gonna try and kill me. So I'm just gonna run up here and try and fight this one on his own. Bloody hell. And this guy is pretty tough. Despite me managing to defeat him fairly easily last time, I don't actually know how I did that, because he's tougher than I was giving him credit for. Weapon at risk. Oh god damn it. Oh flip. Okay, quick, 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 quick! Oh my god, I shouldn't have done that. No, get out of the menu, you bum. Right. Right. Oh god. No, 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 no. No. Please don't kill me. Okay. I don't really want to fight both of you at the same time, but if that's the way you want to play it, I guess I don't have a choice. Maybe part of the reason I can't dodge away immediately is that sometimes I don't have the stamina for it, because I've been hammering all the other buttons. I need to stop hammering quite so much in life and in the game. Oh god, no! Oh, I'm so close to being roughly where I was last time. But no cigar. Okay. It's a long, lonely road back to where I was. I mean, it's not that lonely. I've got all these things to keep me company. They never seem to stick around long. Like in The Great Gatsby, I'm surrounded by these people. They're drawn to me, but they never seem to stick around, and I don't really know if they're truly my friends, if they'll ever accept me. Trying to make this a bit more of a literary stream. Gotta have an angle. I don't really have an angle at the moment. My angle is just talking complete nonsense and making stuff up about the lore of this game. And I'm pretty sure that angle has been covered by plenty of people before, so I'm trying to find a... Maybe I can make literary illusions during this stream. That can be my thing. Yeah. Literary illusions. This rat reminds me of 1984. Like that. That was a valuable piece of commentary there. There are rats in that. Okay, 5 books that have rats in them. I'm going to quickly try and think of some. 1984 is one. American Psycho is another, although let's not get into the details of that. The Amazing Morris and His Educated Rodents, the Discworld book. Quick. Must be more. God. I think Philip Pullman wrote a book called I Was a Rat. Was it him who wrote that? I haven't actually read it, but I'm pretty sure he did write something like that. Okay, that's 4. Need one more. There must be lots of books with rats in them. I'm just trying to think of... It's hard to think of one that jumps out because... Oh, Harry Potter. Of course. Yeah. Of course. Although, does that one actually count? Here's a little philosophical brain teaser for those of you who have read the Harry Potter series. I mean, I'm sure there are actual rats in it. Like other rats. Oh god. I really think this game is hard to play while you're talking. Like, I was having more success when I wasn't narrating things or talking about rats in fiction. Like, it may be a mistake to be doing this at all. And advertising my complete incompetence to the world. Like, I'm not good at games. There are a few games I'm alright at, but usually it's because I played them a lot and got a lot of practice. Mario Kart, I think I could beat almost all of you at Mario Kart if we were to play right now. But this, and most other games, no. Certainly not first-person shooters, as you can see from my Overwatch videos. I'm sure most of you could beat me at those, even if you haven't played Overwatch before. But Mario Kart, bring it on. Trying to think of other games I'm good at. There's not many. The only reason I'm good at Mario Kart is because I played a lot of it with my brother. Mostly Double Dash, but it generally translates pretty well to the other games. The original one I'm not so sure about, because it's a little bit different in terms of how it handles and stuff, but I think I'm alright at that one. Getting very defensive now. Oh dear, nearly poisoned. Should have been getting defensive in the game, but instead I was getting defensive in real life. Hate it when I get those mixed up. Okay. Excellent. Oh, I'm doing alright this time, actually. Maybe it's a confidence boost from talking about how good I am at Mario Kart. Maybe I need to be more positive and focus on what I'm good at, and then that will magically translate into me being good at this. What else am I good at? Oh god. This could be a depressing train of thought. I don't know. I don't know what I'm good at. I'll tell you what I'm not good at is thinking of things that I'm good at. I never want to admit to being good at anything because that puts pressure on me if I ever do that thing again. Like, I'm already regretting saying I'm good at Mario Kart. Not that that's really going to be an issue, because I'm probably not going to play that on this channel, because it's a console game and I don't even know how to capture from a console, but like, it's much better, in my opinion, to undersell yourself than oversell yourself. Like, this is part of the reason that I'm really bad at writing CVs and stuff like that, or promoting my own work, like, as a writer, is like, I just want people to go into stuff with no expectations, or go into meeting me with very low expectations. Like, I want the first thing people to hear about me to be like, I don't have a job, I have social anxiety, I'm on antidepressants, I'm massively overweight, and all that stuff. I don't want people to hear like, oh, I'm a writer and I've written these films that have won awards. Check them out at Beyond Studios YouTube channel. And all that stuff, because then they're like, they make this image of, why am I up here again? It worked out perfectly fine last time when I just fell down. I'm gonna bypass you lot. Sorry, no offense or anything. Okay, what was I talking about? I was talking about preparing people for the worst about myself. Something I always like to do, because there's a lot of worst to go around, and the good things should just come as a surprise, and then it's like, oh, it's all a bonus. It's like, oh, you're not actually that bad after all. That's the response that I would much rather have than people going, oh, I thought you'd be cool, but you're actually socially awkward, smelly loser. Which is what I always imagine. If I ever meet anyone who's had their expectations about me built up, for whatever reason, like, it doesn't happen often, but I always feel like, oh, that's going to be their takeaway from this interaction. No idea if that's accurate. Just have very low self-esteem, really. Shouldn't be talking about that on the internet. It's not something you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be confident. You're supposed to project an image of don't give a fuck type nature, I suppose. Especially in the early days, the internet had a very sort of nihilistic, like, sneering at the world sort of attitude that I really hated. Like, and that was the reason I never really felt at home on the internet, is it's like, there didn't seem to be a place for, like, nauseatingly sort of sincere and I don't know what the word is exactly, innocence, naivety and stuff, like, and that's kind of what I was all about back in my youth. I'm now more cynical, and weirdly the internet has changed to the point where there are pockets of it that are sort of more celebratory of the things that I used to value, and now I'm more self-conscious about it and cynical, and I'm like, I don't feel at home in those places either. It's stupid. I'm just a big old mess. Like, I never feel like I fit in even with the misfits. That's the problem. Like, and the internet has made being a misfit sort of socially acceptable, but there's these little communities of misfits that pop up, and I never feel like a part of them either. Like, I don't know if that's specific to me, but or if it's something that happens to a lot of people, and it's like the new being a misfit is not even fitting into these groups of misfits. I don't know. I'm really overthinking everything, but like, it's a great thing that people can find communities that accept them and stuff, but I still really like, and I mean, I found a group of friends in real life who are amazing, and I have no complaints about them. Well, I've got a few complaints about some of them, but let's not get into that right now. But yeah, I haven't found on the internet a place where I like feel, oh, this is my community right here, in the same way that some people seem to. I guess I just get scared of getting too involved in case I get rejected or something, in case it doesn't actually go well. Like, I never want to presume to be a part of a community, and in some ways being a part of a community is all about sort of just going ahead and saying, okay, I'm now a part of this community, and everyone accepts it. Yeah, I killed that guy. This deep philosophical conversation must have helped. You get some really insane, like, physics going on in this game. Look at this. Okay. I'm slightly worried the guy from here is going to come along and get me. Because I'm sure that happened before once. He may have been disturbed by the noise. Okay, I'm just going to keep going and hope that that doesn't happen. I think there's another one of them down here, actually. Is there? Oh, there's a guy. Hello. Get away. Yes! Okay, this is going well. Why are there people who are already dead here? That's weird. Halberds. Okay, nice. Okay, right. I'm almost to where I was before. Is this like a... This is totally a lever that opens this gate, isn't it? Basement key. Jesus. Do I want to open this gate? Because the Triceratops is right there. I feel like I'm going to have to at some point. Okay, I'm just going to run away from this and hope he doesn't charge through. Don't mind me. I wonder if that'll stay open when I respawn. I'm guessing it will. I think it's kind of like that shortcut, the ladder lowering thing earlier. So that's kind of good, actually. It means I can bypass quite a bit of that. Although, I've now got the Triceratops to deal with. Like, it seems like it'd be harder to run through this gate without being chased than it was to get through that underground passage, but we'll deal with that later. Oh, this is interesting. Oh god, why are there so many things, people, whatever. Things that used to be people. Hello. Hello. Oh god. Don't kill me while I'm drinking. I will kill you while you drink though. Have no problem being a hypocrite. Okay. Right. I'm further than I have ever been before. And is that a boss up there? It's at least a tough looking guy. Okay, you can come out here and I will fight you. There's graffiti on the floor. I wonder if that's a tip for fighting that guy up there. Could be nice if it was. Although it's probably going to be like, sprinkle paprika on him or something. I'm gonna be like, where the frick do I get paprika in this game? Didn't even know that was a mechanic. Oh god, so you can attack really quickly actually. Okay. Lunge at me. Come on, bro. There we go. Okay, I'm getting better at fighting those guys. Balder shields. Let's see if that is actually an upgrade for me. No is the answer. Damn it. Maybe it is. It's got higher... one of the numbers is higher, not the main one. Don't know what all the numbers mean, but let's go with that. Oh yeah, I've actually got a bigger shield now. Bigger and balder. Just like me. Be wary of back. Is that just talking about the fact that there was a guy hiding there? Maybe. Okay, let's have a look at this bloodstain. Okay. Not encouraging, is it? Oh god. Oh, Jesus, okay, that's what it meant. What the hell even was that? Right, is there that guy in a gallery up above? It must be. Oh, Jesus! What the hell are you? Oh my god, no! Don't do this. Don't do this! Oh my god! I don't know what you are. You're like a weird mage thing, but you look like Neptune. Go away! Stop it! I don't like you. Oh god, you're... Okay, I'm getting his health down a little bit at least. I don't know, he doesn't seem to be able to do his spells forever. I wonder if you're going to stay dead if I kill you. My guess would be no, since you haven't really been set up as a boss. It would be lovely if you would stay dead, though. No offense to you or anything, but... we don't seem to be getting on, so far. Will you just... come here? Okay, there we go. Where did he even come? Okay, there's like a platform up there that he must have jumped down from, I think. Right. Mister. I can't put this off any longer. I'm gonna have to actually... Oh god. You're gonna be hard, aren't you? Hi. I have no Estises left. I have to do this one and one lot of health. Get away. I really hope there aren't any other enemies around. That would just make things even more unpleasant, frankly. Okay. Doesn't seem to move very fast, at least. But he does have a hell of a range on that thing. Oh, Jesus. Okay, okay. Can kind of deal with this so far. Crap. Oh crap. Okay. I need to learn when he's going to swing again, because there's a kind of attack he does where he does it twice, and I need to not charge in after the first one of those. Oh, you bastard. That's not fair. I don't have any... Damn it. Okay. I'm alright, I'm alright, I'm alright. I hope he only has one or two of those. I don't know how many Estus flasks an enemy can carry, but if it's as many as I can carry, then I'm not thrilled about that. Oh god. Are you gonna stay dead if I kill you? Again, I don't really have faith that you are, because you haven't had the build up of a boss, and you don't have the scary music, you don't have the health bar of a boss, so I'm kind of guessing you're just a normal enemy, but you're very tough, which is upsetting to me. Because not only does it mean that I won't feel as much satisfaction in killing you, it also means you probably won't stay dead. Okay. Flip! Oh my god, how did I not take damage there? Okay, you've used 2 Estus flasks. I hope you don't have another one of those. Right, okay, I have no health left and I'm dead, I'm dead. Oh no, I'm not dead. Oh god. Oh, for God's sake, mate. It's not on. Oh my god. Well, he seems like a tough cookie. At least I've opened that portcullis, but... And I've got another key now. Also, should I try using this new weapon that I got? Oh, I have a broadsword now. Oh no, that's one that's practically broken. Demon's Great Axe is actually really good, but I feel like it's probably going to be really, really slow. I'm going to try a halberd. Oh, okay. Can't wield it with present stats. Can I wield... I'm guessing I can't wield the demon's thing either. Oops. No. Okay. Battle axe. I can wield that. I'll try that for a bit. Not convinced it's going to be any better, but it might just be really slow or something. I don't know how you tell what a weapon's speed is, or if they even have different speeds. Or maybe they deplete your stamina more or something, I don't know. Really need to experiment in general in this game, because there's a lot that I don't know. Despite my deep knowledge of the lore of the game, there's stuff about the mechanics that's still a mystery to me. Okay, that seemed to kill him quicker. This might be the way to go, actually. At least for the moment. Get out here. Now get off. No! Go away, you bloody thing. I really, 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 really hate this guy. And that coroner especially. Why are you such a... I want to kill you. Oh my god, I hate that guy. He is the actual worst. If I ever actually get past this bit and get to a bonfire, I won't be sorry to not have to fight him again. Just because he's bloody annoying. He's not even that hard, it's just bloody annoying. Okay. Whee. Oh crap. Hi. Right. Okay, you can kill them in 3 hits with this thing. On the downside... I don't know what the downside is yet, but I'm sure there is one. Come out here. Lunge at me. I get slightly slower wind up on this axe, but I can live with that. Trouble with running through that portcullis is there's still going to be loads of enemies everywhere that I can't easily deal with. Like, there's these guys here who are bloody infuriating. Maybe less so with this axe because I can kill them faster, but still, I'm also gonna die. Thank you. That guy is gonna be a problem. the Triceratops is potentially going to be a problem. It's going to charge through the gate with me. Yep, there it goes. Like, it can easily follow me up these steps, right? Yes. I was thinking it was getting stopped by an invisible barrier for a second, but I knew that was too good to be true. So it's now, we've now got that thing to deal with, and this thing. Plus we've got the things inside that building, which are a bloody nightmare. So, in short, that shortcut was maybe not as much help as I had hoped. Although that thing has gone back to where it was, so it looks like if you just find a little hiding spot, it will tend to just give up and go back to its starting place, I think. So, oh hello. So maybe that is okay. Maybe that was helpful. This is probably still easier than going around the sort of other way with the tough guys like this guy. The less of these guys I have to fight, the better, really. Although it's easier with this axe. I think this axe is actually quite a good shout for fighting stuff. Coming out. Yep. Damn it. Right, okay. Feeling a little bit more on top of things now. I got back here relatively easily, so that's good. Even if I do have to fight both of these things again, like, not even including this guy, because you're just a pawn in this equation, mate. You're nothing. Okay, I'm feeling better. This axe has given me renewed confidence. Okay, I'm gonna have to deal with this arse up here. Is he gonna jump down? Jump down. I do not believe that you've stayed dead. Surely you haven't stayed dead. Really? I refuse to believe this. I'm not going to believe this until I've actually killed that. Wait, there's a guy up there. There is. I could see him. Is it the guy that I fought earlier, though? Oh, for God's sake. Show yourself. Oh God. I don't believe that guy is not there. I really don't believe it. There is a guy up there. Like, you can see his weapon, but I still think that mage guy is going to come back. For the record. But let's fight this guy first and worry about him in a minute. I say in a minute. I mean after I've died numerous times on this guy and finally, hopefully defeated him. Which may not actually ever happen. I've got no Estus flasks again. I'm just going to try and get one hit in each time he does that, because, oh Jesus. Okay, that... Right, okay. I need to just avoid him when he does that. There's no... Oh god. I thought I had a system here, but it's kind of turning to crap now. And I already know he has bloody at least 3 Estus flasks, which is very annoying. No! Oh god. If I could get here with a few of those, then that would be very helpful. But it seems like a daunting prospect. Gonna hit me? Go on then. It's gonna heal in a minute. Yeah, there he goes. Damn it, I didn't even get a hit on him while he was doing that. Okay, so when he's like charging for ages, he's gonna do one of those like big heavy slams. And I probably just don't want to be there even if I have my shield up. Because it pretty much just drains all my stamina. Even if it doesn't do any health damage. I'm just going to do another one of them. Get one hit in on him. Oh god. This is a bit laborious. Bollocks. Oh well. Okay, I think I'm gonna give it one more go, try and fight that guy one more time, and if I don't manage it, I'll call it a night. I've at least made a little bit of progress. Like, I opened that portcullis, and that portcullis is gonna stay open. And I killed that mage guy, and that mage guy, I don't believe he's gonna stay dead, but for the moment he seems to be playing dead, at least. So that's something. I just didn't want to not get as far as I did last time. That would just be rather disheartening. I hear you. Can't be bothered with your nonsense today. Let's just get this over with. Oh, for God's sake, come on. There we go. Okay, you took a bit of my health. That's fine. That's a fair exchange for you just falling off that cliff. Thank you. I wonder if I'm actually going to have to deal with that dragon up there at some point. I almost forget it's there. But it is definitely there. It is definitely a dragon, so... it may become an issue later. I'm not sure. Please come out of there, rats. What are you even doing? Am I going to fall off the edge if I do this? It's entirely possible. Oh well, there goes one of them. Was not clever. Okay. Parish. Come out here. Right. Alright, feeling good, I'm feeling good. Like, I've got the lay of the land. There's a few enemies that I am just straight up avoiding for now, but that's fine. That's kind of what you do in this game, I believe. Avoid them until you are strong enough to take them on. And I believe I can defeat that Dark Knight guy in the church if I'm very patient and have some Estus flasks with me to begin with. That would be very useful. So let's try not to lose all our health at this really annoying bit here. I bloody hate those things. Those archers over there. And this guy just does not want to lunge at me for some reason. She's like, oh, I can't be bothered. Okay. I can totally do this. Right, okay. That's that guy down. Right. Just archers to worry about now. Oh, for God's sake. Right. I'm gonna kill them despite not technically needing to, just because it makes going through this gate slightly less annoying, and I've got enough things to worry about through there right now without these guys as well. Okay, right. What else is there to worry about? I've got the Triceratops obvs, and I've got the other guy down there. Oh god! I was going to say he was about to come up here probably, which is actually kind of useful, although I wish he hadn't stabbed me in the back just then. Right. Let's run down there and attempt to get into cover before the Triceratops gets me, although I suspect it will. Yeah. There it goes. Just gonna hide in here, please. And then you just go back to where you came from, please. And there we go. Okay. Right, so it's off down there. Don't think there's anything getting me from here. Just need to worry about the things in the church. Oh, no, I'm not here, 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 I'm not here. Wow, okay. Just wait for you to go back to your starting place then, shall I? Jeez, okay. Don't think there's anything going to get me from here, I hope. I know there are things up there, but I hope they haven't heard me. Okay. Is that back to its start now? Pretty much. Okay. Right. Here's a guy. Here's my guy. Here's my guy doing. Oh, you got one of those as well, have you? That's cute. Okay, there's a guy there. Oh no. Oh yeah, there was still a guy there. Did you even see me? Come on. Damn it! That was not good. Not a good play. Only got one Estus flask left now. That's annoying. I was hoping for more than that. Hey guy. decent amount of souls now. Finally. Took me long enough to gather them. Right. Kind of expecting this guy to be back now, but he still isn't. Interesting. Still don't trust him to be fully gone forever. Don't know why I'm luring this guy out to here, but this feels like a less intimidating room to fight him in, because it's not his home turf. Could lure him all the way out to the courtyard maybe and be even less his home turf then. Probably wouldn't make much of a difference. I don't like these pillars getting in the way though. Maybe it would be better to fight him outside. Come on then. Let's go outside. These steps feel somehow like they're my friends. Like, I feel like I can fight things on here more easily than elsewhere. Although I'm not careful, I'll be attracting the attention of the Triceratops, which I don't really want. Will be easy enough to get rid of if you can run away from him fast enough. Soon, I know it. Bollocks. Oh god, he's so low on health. If I could just get him before he can. Yes! Excellent. Okay. I don't trust him to stay dead either, but we'll see. I've been wrong before. How the hell did I do that? He just didn't bother Estus flasking. I just got lucky, I think. I feel like I'm walking into a trap here. Possibly because I am. Firekeeper Soul. Don't know what that does. Footsteps, or thinking I hear footsteps. Oh crud. I didn't think this was an elevator, I thought it was just a convention booth. Oh my god. Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh god, where am I? Jesus. Okay, I'm scared. Is this somewhere I've been before? Yes! Firelink Shrine. I've been here before. Oh my god. Can I get down though? Can I get down to somewhere? Can I get down to the main bit of the Firelink Shrine? Oof. Wait, this isn't the main bit, is it?
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted.
I don't remember you.
Have you business with us? If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
Oh, cheery. Gesture. Don't know what that means. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, the bonfire's down here. Crikey. Oh my god. Hi mate, I remember you.
Ooh, what? Restoring your humanity? Well, there are a few ways to go about it. Collected bit by bit from corpses. or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself some.
Butter up a cleric.
And the quickest way
Seems like a fun Friday night to me.
is to kill a healthy undead and pillage its humanity. Coveting thy neighbor is only human, after all.
I get it. Okay. Excellent. I've got 10 Estus flasks now. Do you get more if you rest here then? Because if so, that's kind of cool. Right, let's level up. Oh my god, I'm happy. Attunement, dexterity, strength. God, I don't know what I want. I don't know what I need. I don't know what the best thing is. Let's have a look again at these. Determining HP. Attunement again. I don't know what that is. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do that because I just. Okay, if I level this up twice, that means I'll get 2 attunement slots. I don't know what they are, but I'm guessing they're probably quite important. Also, I'm leveling up. I'm getting more defense when I do this, so it's worth it for that, if nothing else. I'm gonna do it because then I can maybe work out what the hell it means. Maybe, I'm not sure. Okay, excellent. Leveled up. Okay. Whoa, I'm happy now. I'm assuming I can get back up there. If not, then I'm very misguided in my happiness. You got anything more to say, or are you just going to be antisocial again?
I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance.
Yep.
But I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will.
Good.
Here, take this as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
Ah, copper coin. Thank you very much. Okay, well, I'm just going to test that I can actually go up this elevator again. Because if I can, then I'm very happy. And if I can't, then I'm a little bit sad. Okay, I can. That's good. That's very good. Oh, there's a ghost riding an elevator up next to me. I wonder if I can jump off halfway. Oh, there's other stops by the look of it. Maybe there's windows though. Just gonna have a quick nosy around this church and see if there's anything else fun around here, but I'm not gonna get too much further just now because I don't want to push my luck. Is that a... Oh, that's just a ghost. Oh god, no, that's an enemy. Hi there. Oh god, some of these are going to respawn. Okay, good news is the boss here and the thing up there have not respawned since going to that bonfire. So hopefully that's them dealt with. But there will be things, yeah, there are still things over there in the church that I don't want to mess with right now. But let's have a look out here. Crikey. Try not to swear near the church. Okay. Be wary of Dark Wraith. It's a little bit ominous. I'm guessing that's referring to that path there, so I'll just leave that one till last, and then we can have a fun little ending to this episode, perhaps. Try jumping. No thanks. Oh, right, I see. So here's the, that's the place where I turned off to go down to the front of the church, I think. So there's that thing there that I fought earlier. Okay, so I don't really need to go up here again, because I know where that leads. That may have a dark wraith, so I'll leave it for now, and there's also stairs up here. Which may or may not go anywhere. Hello. Come down into the main room if you wish. All are welcome in the house of the Lord. Oh my! That was a brutal attack. I thought I was dead there. Jesus. Never seen an attack take off that much health before. Be wary of dashing through. Oh my. Does that mean I should not dash through? Does it mean I should dash through? I guess it means I shouldn't. This is a lot of guys. Don't really want to stop now because I've got a new area with lots of different ways I can go. Let's just carry on for a little bit longer. Until I die, I'll carry on. Cannot possibly be that long. Considering I'm in an uncharted territory here. Large soul of a nameless soldier. Okay, there's a ladder up there. That's a view out over that walkway that I was on earlier. One thing that's really cool about this game, and I'm sure this has been said by numerous people before, because I'm just incredibly late to the party on this one. I mean, I'm so late that they released a remastered version of the game in the meantime. But like, in another game, you would run through this church very quickly. You would kill a bunch of stuff. You would kill like a few dozen enemies probably. But you just kill them very quickly and you would move on, and the whole church bit would probably take you like 5 minutes or something at most to get through the whole area, and then you would just move on. Oh god, that was not a good time to drink. And you would sort of forget about the church and it wouldn't be that memorable. But this church, like, I'm going to remember it for a long time. Like, it's not like it's massively distinctive architecturally. I think it's just because I've spent so much time in it and I've been so careful while I've been exploring it. It's like it feels like a real place now because I've actually been paying attention while I'm exploring it, because I have to, because something's gonna jump out and kill me if I'm not careful. Like, it's really cool that you're free at last. Go forth. Ooh, humanity. Right. Don't think that's actually a door, is it? Here we go. again, it's like it's one of those situations where I don't want to go too far because I want to explore all the branches. And like I know if I actually take the route that leads onwards, then I'm gonna miss a bunch of branches, and I want to kind of explore those first.
Oh, still human, are you?
Hey.
Then I am in luck. Could you help me? As you can see, I am stuck without recourse.
I have a cell key. If that's any use. Can I talk to you again? Please? Please? Oh, right, okay.
Thank you. Yes, sincerely. I am Knight Lautrec of Karim. I truly appreciate this. And I guarantee a reward. Only later.
Okay. You are. I hope you mean what I think you mean. Lautrec, or whatever your name was. Okay, cool. So that's... Is that all that's up here? I think it might be. So I just need to... I'll go down and look at the ladder. I still have to explore that other bit where it was like a dark wraith or something warning. I'm a little bit nervous about that for some reason. The ladder is up here. Okay, let's go up here first. I may get killed up here, in which case the Dark Wraith path can wait till next time. Let's have a look. Okay, can't see anything here. Just trying to be thorough in my exploration though, because I do want to know every little detail of this place. Oh dear. Okay. So there's a boss through there. There's some sort of tough enemy that's weak to lightning. So I'm not going to go through there yet. I'll try and remember that there is a monster in the attic of the church, or the tower, wherever I am. But for now, let's... Were there any other ways to go, or was it just that Dark Wraith path? Let's go on the Dark Wraith path. What's the worst that could possibly happen? In fact, maybe I will... Oh, it's a boring thing to do, but I'm gonna bloody well go back to the bonfire. No, I'm not. Actually, I'm not, because you don't need to do that to save, do you? Like, it saves all your items and some of your progress. It just doesn't save your souls if you die. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going. Let's keep going. For the sake of an interesting video, let's just charge into this Dark Wraith place. Oh god, there's 2 bloodstains right there. What is gonna happen? What are you fighting? I think that guy fell off actually. Oh god, I don't like this. Don't like this one bit. Oh crikey. I'm actually kind of scared. Tight spot. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Well spotted. Maybe that's like a... Maybe you can jam yourself in there and then you can fight the enemy without it being able to get you. I don't know. I'm just confused by why that has so many upvotes if that's not the case. Oh god. Is that a bonfire? Or is this going to be like a weird mimic bonfire or something that's not really a bonfire? That'd be horrible. Surely the game would not do that. Okay. I found another bonfire, guys. That's kind of cool, right? What is that noise? What's going on? I was expecting a dark wraith and I got a bonfire. What is this place? Oh, hello. Are you friend or foe? Amazing chest ahead. Excellent.
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Andre of a store app. If
Hey,
you
Andre.
require smithing, then speak to me.
Wow, okay. It's an actual NPC with a menu. Jesus. Purchase item. Let's have a look. I didn't actually know there were vendors in this game. Purchase Titanite Shard. You can get one of them. Oh, it costs souls though. Almost don't want to waste my souls on those when I could use them to level up. Interesting. More gesture.
Most weapons and armor are mighty sturdy indeed, but every hunk of metal has its breaking point. If you notice durability running low, it's time to repair. You can ask a blacksmith like myself, or do it on your own with a grindstone. The nice thing about weapons, they never betray you, so pay them a little respect, eh?
You're quite the philosopher, Andre.
Be careful out there.
Hi. Bye. Okay. Are you the Dark Wraith I've heard so much about? I'm not sure if you are, but either way, I must be off now. Nice to meet you. Oh my god. Jesus. Okay. Just gonna go across here and see if there's a way into this place. If not, then maybe I'll go down there and get killed by the Dark Wraith, and then that'll be the end of the episode. Let's have a look. What is across here? I like the change in colour scheme here. What are all these people fighting on these paths? Like, there were a bunch of people who died on like the previous path, and I didn't actually meet anything I could fight on there. So I'm a little bit confused. Are you a friend? Praise the sun. Hello. Nice to talk to you.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegmeyer of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall, or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge, no matter how long I wait. And oh, but I waited. So here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
People in this game have a weird sense of humour.
Still closed. Still closed.
Right. Okay, so this is lying in ambush ahead. Well, I guess I don't have to worry about that quite yet. Suddenly got to a bit with a lot more NPCs, which is kind of nice. I thought this game was a very lonely sort of experience. It kind of still is, but kind of nice to meet a few more friendly faces, or not, at least not trying to kill me actively faces. Okay, right. Was there anything else up here? I feel like I missed a path somewhere. Maybe wrong about that. No, maybe I didn't. Yeah, I think this was the only way I could go from there. Okay, I'm gonna go down and get killed by the big scary thing. Then I'll call it a night. Let's just just rest here first. Don't think I have enough to level up. Nope. Nowhere near. Wish me luck, Andre. I'm going in. Jesus Christ. Oh, there was white light up in the attic of the church as well. Must not forget that. So there's some sort of boss up there as well, presumably. Like white light usually means a boss in my experience. Well, not always actually, but there was a thing saying weakness lightning, so I'm guessing that was referring to some sort of tough enemy. Okay. Oh crikey! What the hell is this place? Where even am I? This is weird. Jesus, okay. Is he just gonna stay there lying around like a sort of decadent kind of Roman emperor or something? Kind of seems like it. Is this a new area or is it just a weird little garden? Okay. Waiting for the new area text to tell me if it's... Oh crikey. What are you when you're at home? Are you something I should not be trying to fight? No, you're actually not that tough, are you? I'm worried you have some horrible secret that you're going to unleash on me though. Forgive me, I've had bad experiences in the past. Okay. Well, you have souls, so I will kill you. That's the rule. Dark root garden? Okay. Wow, okay, this is a whole new area then. Maybe I should have gone up to the white light in the church. I don't know. Oh god. This is scary. Just because I don't know what to expect. Like, I haven't seen, like, this kind of natural environment yet in this game, so it's... I don't know what to expect from it. I mean, I expect to die a lot. Aside from that, don't really know. Ooh, here's like a building or something. Was it a bridge? Is that somewhere I've been before? It's so hard to tell sometimes. This game is pretty interconnected, so I'm guessing that is somewhere I've been before. Jesus! Oh god. I'm just blundering around in the dark. Like, I don't know if I should be here. I don't know if I should have gone up to the light. I don't know if I should have tried to fight that thing that was shooting lightning at me. I don't know. I don't know anything. Oh god. Leave me alone. Walking tree things. Oh god, am I stuck in it? I'm stuck in it. Oh god, that's horrible. Okay, they do have a weird secret attack. I was a little worried about that. Don't even try it. Oh god, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. They weren't even that tough, but two of them together, and I'm not used to fighting them. Enough to take me down. And with that, the recording ends. Not with a bang, but with a whimper. And I'm in a different place! I found a new bonfire and I made some new friends and this is awesome, and I killed a few things and I still didn't kill the Triceratops. Didn't kill the demon shooting lightning at me, but I am happy. I feel like I'm getting somewhere in this game. I don't know, the place has opened up a bit. I don't know where to go next, but we will find out what lies ahead together next time, and I'm very excited about that. This is fun. This is a lot of fun. If you haven't tried it, maybe give it a go and at least get this far before you give up, because like it would be very easy. I've played this game twice before, I think. At least twice before this playthrough. And got about as far as the Taurus Demon, I think. And just gone, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to beat this game. So there's no point even trying. And I feel now like I should have listened to everyone's advice. I mean, I'm not a complete convert. I'm not saying this is the best game ever made yet, but I can definitely see there's something here, and it's fun, and there is a sense of sort of exploration and excitement and genuine jeopardy that you don't get in most games, and I'm really looking forward to continuing my journey. So I will do that soon. Have a good week, month, day, hour, however long it is before I see you again. Bye. Bye. Bye.